That one has a gun. Yeah, and he's shooting at me. That one has a gun and he's hostile. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome back to Guide to Survival. Let's play Empyrion 1.0. Sorry, 1.1.0 or 1.10. That's the one. Yes, where we have our wireless installed. I did not mess with the blueprint of the short hop during or in between episodes, mainly for the reason that I have decided I will demonstrate what I would do if I was at this point and was, say, level 6 and desperately needed to get to level 7. Aside from just going around and picking up everything I can find. I would, for one, wonder why the hell we are juddering so much. Oh god, please no. What has happened to my bike? Okay. Better? No. Better? No, not better. Not better at all. Okay, I will have to try and fix that in a minute. I think this is just something restarting the game will fix. But what I would do in this situation is judder my way over to these guys, and then I would proceed to shoot them in the head, and apparently miss. There you go. And then I would do the same with anything else of that ilk I can find. So let's go back and go over and regroup and pick back up the hover bike and head back over in that direction. Oh, there's one still here. There's two still here. Hello. Thank you. Because as you notice, I get 400 XP for everyone. Oh god. Let me fix that a second. Okay, that is fixed. And apparently we've left with the creatures respawned back where they were. So now you just murder them. Parents, children, the lot. You just murder them all. Die. Even better if you can hit them. Damn it. Yes, that is essentially your approach. Now, obviously you could go to one of the POIs, and if you went to one of the POIs and discover some bad guys, which I'm expecting now. Oh look, more. Excellent. It's like a smorgasbord is running by all the time. Wow, we're picking up some meats. Right. Where has that got us on the level situation? Let's have a look here. We're already 19% of the way towards level 9. So we're going to do a little bit more of that. Hopefully some more are just going to come running along here any second. And we'll level our way up in no time. Now, yeah, as I say, shooting alien bad guys, that is also highly effective in terms of leveling up. You will have noticed in a previous episode when I was killing the spidery dudes, they had a whopping 700 XP per thing. So bad guys are worth more. So if you can find things, even Telluropods are worth 500 if you happen to find some Telluropods here along the waterfront. Oh, and looks like I've got some other things which are good XP here, but slightly more hostile. They tend to be trying to kill me. Are raptors I've run into. I don't think there was much in the way of hostile things on Akura, but raptors appear to exist. Ow. So, oh, he hit me. He hit me right in the loot sack. Okay, ow. Okay. Yes, I'm injured, get healed, blah blah blah. Ooh, they have meats. Meats and different meats to normal meats. I don't see them. I'm still getting, like, stress music. So what's the different meats? Meat raptor, meat meat. Meat 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 meat. Okay, yeah, I was slaughtering some lizard mules when the game decided to take vengeance on me, I think, by sending in a group of raptors. Oh, there's still a couple here. Oh, they're eating. That's really cool. Look, they're eating one of the baby lizard mules that I killed. How cool is that? That's really nice. Really nice improvements on the AI right there. That's kind of cool. The ones that got distracted from chasing me. I am, however, in the process of dying. I should probably do something about that in a not too distant future. At the moment, I'm not gonna hugely bother. I mean, we'll get some health off some milk and something like that, and if I can get my food level back up, it'll be okay. Okay, so I am back at base camp and I am level 10. So all I need to do now is open the one thing I'm short of, which is this one. Job done. And this should mean that under blueprints, which is F2, I can now open the short hop, which I can. So I can click add to factory, and then what I need to do is take the materials I need and drop them into here. So I'm probably not going to be able to carry the materials I need, so what I'm going to do is, using this button, you can link to this inventory and it becomes connected to your toolbar. So what I'm going to do is go in here and I'm going to grab half stacks of all of these. And for the minute, because the factory is so great, I am literally gonna, if you click here, you can bring that one back up, and I'm gonna put the half stacks of these in, and this will be more than sufficient to make the short hop. And then all you need to do is say click production, or start production, sorry, and production will start. Now, in the meantime, you might notice my health is not great after I got beaten up by some raptors and my broken leg was giving me a bit of pain. Now, I could in the short term get some meds, blah blah blah, all that kind of thing. I believe if I sleep I will heal somewhat as well. But one other thing I am looking to see if I can make here is this, a food processor. Now, if I make a food processor in here, which hopefully I can make with one of these, let's hope I can. Can I make a food processor? I can, but I am missing steel plates and fiber optic cables. That's not a big problem. Are you sure I miss? Yes, of course I'm missing that. So what I need to do is we'll take another half stack of these, and we'll put that in that inventory, and just like that, it's in that inventory, and now I should almost certainly be able to make it. Yes, hello Mr. Food Processor. So we'll start that food processor making. And something else I need to look at, because I'm going to need it in a not too distant future as well, will be a large constructor. So the large constructor is level 5. I can even unlock an advanced constructor, which I'm going to because I will need it in the future. So we will start seeing if we can produce a large constructor as well. Hopefully we can. Yes, we can. That is excellent. So with that, we'll get this one placed down somewhere. Ooh, let's try turning the torch on this time. Let's see, where am I going to place it? Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm probably just going to put a block in there and put it on top of there for the time being. I won't be able to directly access it, but that's not necessarily a problem. The other thing I could do is just take one of these blocks out or extend another block out and stick the food processor on it, which in fact is, I've decided already, is what I'm going to do for the sake of ease. So we'll just make up one of these, done like that. There we go. Stick that in the inventory. We'll stick this one down here and we'll whack our food processor right here on top, and then we can connect to it. We'll connect it to the fridge. We'll turn it off because it will chew through power, but we should, I would have thought, with all of the things we've got so much grain, can we not make bread? We need purified water. Okay, purified water, that is less of a problem, because I'm thinking if we can make a whole bunch of bread, because there's loads of great grain around, we can make ourselves some nice burgers. And burgers, they last longer, they give a lot of food. So for that, what we need is in here a water generator. We can leave that to it. At the moment I've got some water in my inventory, so I'll just chuck that in to get the ball rolling, and I'll pick up that grain while I'm at it. And then we could make at least a couple of burgers to get things on the go, because we've got plenty of meats now. In the meantime, I will eat that. That will top me up and I will start healing anyway. Let's pick up the hover bike. This I'm going to leave to it. This I can turn off. So hopefully, the one thing you will find is that while we're at 15% battery power, as you see there, things like this will chew it, will chew through it, especially because at night we're not outputting much power, but we'll be consuming it. So this will be fine though. We shouldn't run out of power. We shall sleep. And sleeping done. It's daylight already. Our blueprint is successfully produced. And we're already at 20%. So, when you've successfully produced a blueprint, let's stick that back in there. What do you need to do? Because you'll notice we've said it's successfully produced, but I see no ship. So, F2 is your blueprint menu, and you'll see up here, completed, there is a short hop. And with that, you can simply spawn it in. Now, you can spawn it in wherever you like. I'm going to spawn it in right there. It will float aimlessly for a few moments. Looks good. And then it will drop to the ground. It doesn't always like you to look at it. But while it's dropping to the ground, I am going to build that large constructor and place it right here. Do you not fit? You should fit in there. Do you not fit, good sir? Why do you not fit? You should be 1 by 2. Is that taking up the block? Oh, balls. That is taking up the block. That is not helpful. Okay, I might end up removing that one and doing something with it. But in the short term, I'm not going to worry about it because I'm not sure I've got the materials to make the T2 extender right now anyway. So let's not worry about it. Let's do the one other thing I should have set going, which is having some nitrocellulose and having some 15mm rounds. So for that we'll want wood, which we will drop in here. And then we can set this producing a bunch of 15mm rounds for us. That will be plenty. But in the meantime, we can get the short hop running. So, as you know, I'm making up a lot of fuel. I'm connected to my constructor output, which you can always tell because it's got a C next to it, so that's the one you're connected to. I'm connected to my constructor output. So what I can do is just hook up to my constructor output with that one, just to make sure. And then I can press on the P menu here, go to manage the fuel levels, and straight away, oh wow, she's full already. I mean, can be upgraded, so you know, fuel levels can be distinctly upgraded, turret can be upgraded, this one can be upgraded all the way to T4, so that's good stuff. Fueled up. Another thing we'll want is oxygen. So speaking of which, this is a good excuse to take some fuel. Let's see if we can, how many we can carry. Well, why am I worrying about how many we can carry when we have the short hop here? So the short hop already has Wi-Fi built into it. So if we put connect here, we can go to the short hop and then we can take a bunch of this fuel with us. And what we'll do is we'll actually make another couple of water generators, because that can make us oxygen as well, that we can use to put oxygen in a short hop. So let's give those a couple of seconds to build, and then we'll take them and set them up. Okay, so I've connected to the short hop. I've put the water heart collectors in. The short hop is all ready to go. The only thing we are missing is, let's say we've got these in here, so we can disconnect and that will pop in. But the other thing we need to do is we have ammo container here. We need to connect to the base, and in the output we have a whole bunch of 15mm ammo, which we will put in here because this is where we want it. So we can reload our guns and be prepared to fire if we want to. We now have a detector, which is nice and portable. We have, which goes a long way. You see, we can see resources quite a long way away here. We also have a fridge on board. Right, we'll put this, we'll set down here a second. I mean, typically you would just power off, but I quite often just turn off the thrusters, because if I have food in the fridge, which is right here, there is space for another fridge right there. You have access. You will see there's lots of gaps in here. The reason there's lots of gaps in here is because SV constructor should go here. All the yellow hatch blocks are designed to be taken out for cargo extensions, T4 things and stuff like that. So this is designed to be expandable. But we have a fridge here in which we can store some goodies, some meds, some things like that if we need them, to take them out of our inventory, but also be carrying them around with us. So that is all handy. Let's do that to take the load off us. However, we need to connect to this one and put down these water collectors. So all you have to do is have an area where there is water, reasonably submerged. Sort of the first, at least halfway up the first block tends to do good. They will work in snow as well if you are on the snow planet. But they are less effective. They're about half as effective in snow as they are in water. You'll see that as soon as I connect them, they'll say source quality 80%. That will probably be about 40% on snow. So you might wonder what I just did there. So in here is where you have to put fuel. And all I'm doing is pressing shift and clicking on the biofuel, and it loads it up. You can load it one at a time and it will take different fuel types, but this is basically the quick way of doing it. And these will load up and they will sit here and they'll produce water containers. These water containers we can use later on and change those into either water bottles for making things like food, or we can use them for making oxygen. And later on in more advanced cases, you can actually use them to mix with promethium to make fuel. So now we have the sky as our limit. We can go to space if we wish, and we can go to that area where the teleporter was, but we can also, there you go, we got more carbon ore. We can go around and pick up ores and things like that, which is always handy. And this is a great way, once you've started with this, the hover bike is basically gone. It's still in my inventory, but in all honesty, it will be going into retirement fairly soon. Because at the moment we can carry 6,000 in there, which is a lot more than we can carry obviously on the hover bike. But that can be expanded significantly. So yeah, that's basically the hover bike into retirement. Well, now I will collect some ore as we go past, but we'll also check out these POIs before we go up into space, because I would really like to get an EVA boost. Okay, so I'm leaving the other iron deposits in favour of just checking out this supply depot over here and seeing if it's got anything for me. What have we got here? We have, oh, a guy just appeared. Let's just knock off the thrusters to save fuel, but that's not that big an issue. Okay, what have you got to say for yourself, Mr. Talon Faction Dude? Good day, friend. What can I do for you? What kind of ruin is this? Nobody really knows anymore. Many years ago, some researchers were here. However, there was an incident, and since then the ruin has been in danger of collapse. It's a pity, because one or other of the exclusive Akula berry wines could be stored there excellently. According to hearsay, it was built by our ancestors. If you haven't found more information in there, visit our homeworld here in the solar system, Omicron. Although you'll need a small vessel with a warp drive to get there, if you can't find another way. Of course, there is another way, as we sort of talked about. Trading, yes, we know, we buy the stuff. Nothing particularly exciting there to buy. There's also a data pad here. There's some barrels which apparently we can help ourselves to, so I'm going to. Let's swap those in the fridge. This is all just the same barrels, and this one, might as well whop that in the fridge too. I thought that would all be factioned, but no, we appear to be okay. And the cargo box, that's a bad sign. Just purely because if the game is giving you a shotgun with ammo, that probably means you're going to need it, and I have just noticed I'm not particularly flush with shotgun ammo. Okay. We talked to the Talon about what kind of facility this is. They couldn't give us answers or didn't want to, so we blew the entrance clear and climbed down. Maybe the explosives weren't such a good idea after all. Oops, we should move very carefully here. Okay, tells me bad guys. And I can hear stuff. Okay, so are we reloaded? Let's reload this one as well. Oh, I jumped then. It's all this, like triggering blocks to sort of blow up now. Excuse me. Ah. Oh, I hate those things. These things look friendly. They pretend to be like friendly, but they're really just not friendly. They're really bastards. They are just, hate those things. I'm gonna have to do the same again now. Yoink, yoink. There we go. And what we got? More things. Oh no, look, there's some mushrooms there as well. We'll have the mushrooms. Let's carry on down. And might as well reload while we're here. And what we got? A bottle of wine. I'll take it. more mushrooms. Crouch. Crouch, yes. Crouch is in the game. Now you must use it. Spider. Oh, crap. Spider. They're all coming. I saw many spiders. Oh, the horrible little ones. I hate the little ones. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, no. It ran away. Where is it? Oh, God. It's hiding under the corpse of the other one. Oh, no. Ah. Move really quick then. Die. Ah, no you don't. This is when you want the flamethrower, really. I should be using the flamethrower. He hit me. And the combat music began. Okay. So, there's another data pad down there. We'll be a little bit careful first. Before we get cornered into the data pad. What we got? Multi-tool bit. Ooh, are you friendly? I'm going to assume you're not friendly. You're a damaged cyborg. You're probably not friendly. Be even better if I could hit you. Though you do run away like C-3PO. Okay, that worked. Got there in the end. What do we got? We've been just crawling around in here, the entranceway, for a few hours. Put everything recyclable into the containers. The fauna was not very enthusiastic. You should not irritate the green crabs too much. In the deeper levels, you can even find raptor clutches. We've found a lot of artifacts never been seen before. This expedition is already a success, but there is more to find. I can feel it. Raptor clutches, you say? That sounds less than stellar. Right. What's down here? This is a hole. We'll think about the hole later. Let's start by grabbing this. Just a few bits and bobs. Bit more bits and bobs right here. And I thought I heard another spider. I did. Hello. If you don't mind, please dying. And you too. Thank you. Pleasure shooting you as always. Right, let's just get rid of that into there, and we'll put the mine in there as well, and we'll put these bits in there too. Okay, pretty sure we've checked that one out. Yep. Better reload before we run into a raptor or something. What do we got here? Flux core, I'll take it. Oh, speaking of raptors, there is indeed a raptor right there. Nothing appears to be down there. Let's check out then. Raptor. Ah, no you don't. Thank you. Oh, another one. Thankfully the hole was on my side. He phased through the world. Okay. Such is life. Fuel? I'll take it. Nothing else in particular. Okay. So, what's down here? More raptors, more things. A door. What sounds like another raptor. Oh, yep. Yeah. Quick, shoot him in the butt. There you go, you never saw that coming. And there's another data pad, another chance for me to do bad reading. The deeper we get into the facility, the more I am convinced that it dates back to before the Ziraxian Empire was founded. The research group will be thrilled about that. These buildings are so different from all the other structures we've found on other planets. The only strange thing is that the ruins seem not to have been examined by anyone else. Probably for a good reason. A few little bits and bobs still. Okay, nothing down there. Question. Which way do we go from here? Which way makes the most sense? Let's just check down here. Oh, hello. That is another cyborg. They appear not to be hostile, but I'm gonna just get rid of him anyway. Whoa, raptor. Hello. Uh-oh. Excuse me, please hold. Reloading, thank you. Yes. Ooh. And, okay, so this is where we were. Right. So this is all part of the ruin. So what is around this side? A box. There's a few little bits and bobs that might be handy, but nothing that's really gonna be amazing loot for us so far. Nothing else. So I guess we've got down the hole, down here. Oh. Down here? Drill? I'm gonna say no, okay. So, not down there. So that means we've got down the hole and we've got through that doorway. So, the hole seems to be a bit, you know, land of no return. So let's check out down here first. See what we've got. A few fruits and bits and bobs. Yeah. More herbal leaves. Mushrooms are always good because we'll want to be growing mushrooms later for radiation protection and things like that. This does seem to go down further. Okay. And is this? Yes, this is the hole, isn't it? This looks like it's the hole. It is the hole. Ha 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 ha. Okay, so double mystery solved. Whoa. Okay. Oh, that one has a gun. That one has a gun. Yeah, and he's shooting at me. That one has a gun and he's hostile. Okay. And now he's dead. Thank you. Reload. That was probably the best idea. Let's grab this one and this one. The oxygen will certainly come in handy. Oh, hang on. Let's go back that way, sorry. Grab that into there. And then we'll grab those bits into there. Just don't want to let the perishable bits perish, so to speak. Oh. Not going to risk it with the cyborg. Oh, looks like we're going down. More things. Those are sellable if we meet the Polaris later on. Those little bits are like sort of trade goods, so they are worth having. Right, now I just need to jetpack my way back up again. And jetpack. Yes. Right. Check this one out. A few bits and bobs. These are probably better bits and bobs. Just check I'm not going to get jumped by something a second. It's almost unbelievable, but the reactors still have some energy left. It's almost obvious now that the ancestors of the current Talon must have built this. I'm absolutely sure now. I have to ask the chief why he wouldn't give us any information about that. However, we will activate the generators to get the security doors open. The room behind them must have special meaning. I measure no radiation, so no contamination, so should be risk-free. We will know more about this in a few minutes. Okay, if you say so, dude. Okay, blast door. Hang on a second. Blast door worked. What does this do then? Whoa! Turns on a funky light and apparently launches some spiders at me. Okay. And... whoa! I didn't see that guy. He shot me. Okay. Oh, wrong button. Wrong button, Sev. Ow. Ow. I fell down a hole. Got shot in the face. Spider. And I missed. Okay, you're down. And you're down. And we're getting back out of there a second. Let's reload. Oh, green bastard. Goodbye, green bastard. Alright, what do we got? Angry music is off. Meds. We'll take the meds. More mushrooms. O2. And fuel. Right. And these, which almost always contain fuel or pentaxid or something of that type. So these are always worth looting when you see them. Very nice. Okay. So here we have, alright, a control panel of sorts. We'll grab those. We'll just check there's nothing under here. Too many times have I been caught out. No, something to loot there though. Another bunch of power. Okay, let's read this. System error. Alright, this is one of those consoles. Okay, the usual stuff. Let's make sure I'm reloaded before I open this. And core. And oh. Okay, the guy is he's not hostile. What we got here? Pentaxid and cobalt. Nice. What we got here? Ooh, multi-charge and multi-tool. T2 multi-tool, T2 multi-tool. Ha 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 ha. Okay, that is awesome. That's really saved our ass. We've accidentally activated the security system. I'm locked in here. I hear explosions outside. The facility will collapse any moment, but it was worth it. We have found the proof. The records about the Talon and their significance have been tampered with all over the Galactic database. Hopefully my assistant can bring my logs back to the ship. These findings about the pre-Imperial Talon must be sent to the research group with absolute priority. We were all so wrong. Okay. Adrenaline shot. You'd think you didn't need that, I guess. Alright. So let's see, can we get rid of this core? I can't be this core, so let's see if we can get rid of this core. Yeah, it's going slowly. There we go. Core gone. Slight hole created, apparently. I did loot that cargo box. Right. So, as we have a multi-tool, T2, let's start by chucking those bits in there. Put that back to player and put this one back to the short hop. We'll have these. This we will put away for a second and we'll grab the T2 multi-tool. In fact, let's get rid of the detector because we're not going to need a detector now. And we'll put it on retrieve blocks, so we're only going to be salvaging. We'll grab that. The main reason I'm grabbing some of these bits is just because they are good in electronics and things like that. I don't suppose I can actually retrieve those, can I? No. That would be too nice. Because yeah, it's only small things, carbon substrate and things like that, but they're actually relatively worth having in terms of just materials. So I actually got the furnishing there. You know, these aren't really worth it, they're just steel plate. Those are clearly, but anything electronics, like up here we had some other deco blocks. These will be some electronics which you can grab if you really need them. Other than that, I think there's not a lot else to worry about. That's some titanium and cobalt alloy though, that will be worth having. And anything here, a couple of deco blocks. That will just be wood and carbon substrate, yeah, nothing else. Apparently the data pads are worth having because they apparently have computers in them. And aside from the weather sucking, I think that's it for this place. So we'll be heading back. Oh look, can I get the torches? Can I have that? I want the torch. It looks cool. I want torches on my ship. And I wonder, you can probably, I would assume, yeah, you could take the Xeno block if you bothered to call this place. The Xeno block is quite useful. Later. Okay. I don't know if this guy will say anything different to us now. I'm guessing probably not, but we'll try him. Hello, friend. No. Okay, he won't say anything different to us. But that is it for the survival, for the I was going to say survival tank because I saw it on my thing, but for the supply depot. So that's the supply depot off the list, just the village to investigate. Okay, I will now go full disclosure. Full disclosure, I've done this before, this particular bit. There was an error with the recording. Fortunately, just back there at the cut, I'd made a save. So, is that a skull? Is that a skull? That is awesome. That is cool. I like it. Anyway, yeah, I've made a save, so I've done this before, and in terms of the multi-tool and multi-tool charges, I got exactly the same loot. So I am certain that that loot is not just randomized, it is tiered, it is placed. This is here for a specific reason. I've just reloaded the charge, wasting a multi-tool charge like an absolute muppet. That's really annoying, Sev. You've just wasted an entire charge. But yes, this has been given to us for a specific reason, which you will see in upcoming episodes, because it's going to enable us to get a warp drive. So, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching, like and subscribe as always, and join us again next time when we'll check out the village and maybe get ourselves a warp drive.